You hear this? Oh! Thank you for that wonderful reception. It's great to be here in San Diego at this incredible convention. We moved from here to Hollywood Boulevard. Anyway, I have interviewed a few folks in my day, but it's rare you see a voiceover actor recognized for his work. And the time has come now to honor a legendary voiceover actor, long overdue, for this recognition. He's been doing voiceover work as the Transformers character Optimus Prime since 1984. We thought where better than to pay tribute to Peter Cullen than in this tremendous convention. We are saluting a man whose unmistakable career has taken him through incredible days since his early days, first on the original animated TV series Transformers Generation 1, and then the 3 box office smash hit Transformer movies, and now his work on the Hub TV Network's Emmy Award-winning animated series from Hasbro Studios. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Cullen. How you got that voice? There's a lot of ways you could have done that character. You could have done him broad, but your brother had a softer voice, and he recommended you go soft, right?
Well, partly right. Larry my brother Larry was a Marine, and he had served in Vietnam. Wounded, he became, won the Bronze Star, or received the Bronze Star, pardon me. And he then became a captain after that. We were living together in Burbank, California. And I was on my way to an audition, and he says, "Peter, where are you going?" He said, "I'm going to audition, Larry." "For what?" He said, "For a truck." And he laughed pretty much the same way you guys are. He said, "A truck?" I said, "Yeah, I'm a truck." But he's a hero, Larry. He's a hero. He said, "A hero truck, Peter." Well, Peter, be a real hero. Don't be one of those run-of-the-mill heroes, you know, they're always screaming and yelling. And said, be gentle, be calm, be tough lead, you know. You gotta be strong enough to be gentle. I said, "Okay." He said, "Hey, good luck." I took that with me, and Larry, I got to the audition, I read the signs. And Larry just jumped off the page, and I just said,
"This is his voice."
Did him. Just the way he would be calm, you know, I'd say.
So tell me how you discovered that into this apparatus, right? Do that voice again. How you got it.
I would think down inside and I just thought of Larry he's always truthful, honest, and strong. And he never raised his voice, you know. He could get it done with a look in his eye. And just by saying, you know, if I had, you know, taken his baseball glove or something, he could just look and say, "Peter, put it back." Okay, he said, "What page are you on?" He says, "I just ruffled through and just doing my lines." He said, "I'm getting whacked on page 17. Well, there go the car payments. I've been saying that for 10 years. I think I'd have that car paid off by now.
So then they bring it back much later, right?
They bring me back in 2007 for the first movie, and then second and third.
Did they have an explanation how he was dead and now not dead?
Well, really hard to configure that. It's really, well, you can do a lot of things with metal.
Hasbro probably rebuilt them.
Oh, Hasbro, God bless them. You know, God bless Hasbro, and especially now the Hub, and you know, Discovery Hub, their network, and we have Transformers Prime now, which is a whole new generation of children, and I'm really grateful for that. Most wonderfully talented people, as well as being a wonderful human being. And I'm always to entertain me. And when we're not entertained, you know, we talk about our own interests, and Frank flies airplanes, which I had an interest years ago, but I wouldn't trust myself in one now. I'm very silly. I think you need eyes.
Has the character grown, Optimus?
We are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron, also known as Autobots.
Peter Cullen is one of the great voices from everyone's childhood. He's lent his voice to several pivotal cartoon series, including G.I. Joe, Voltron, Dungeons & Dragons, and many, many more. Besides playing the voice of Winnie the Pooh's friend Eeyore, Peter Cullen is perhaps best known for lending his voice to the Autobot leader Optimus Prime.
You've caused enough destruction for one day, Megatron.
Cullen pioneered the role of Optimus Prime and has been part of the Transformers legacy since its inception in 1984.
He has really helped shape the character of Optimus Prime over the years, giving him qualities of honor, valor, integrity, and it's those qualities that have really kept Optimus relevant for this next generation.
Autobots, roll out.
You hear him say, Autobots transform and roll out, and there's like chills that go up your spine. That booming voice, so authoritative, so clearly in charge. He really brought it to life.
Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. During this mission, you four must appear to the humans as machines, robots in disguise.
I think Peter has put a lot of himself into the character of Optimus Prime, and a lot of his personal experiences have really helped bring that character to life.
Are you certain I'm worthy?
You know, Optimus and Peter are really like that father figure you kind of always wish you had. He's so clear about what the rules are. He's so clear in knowing how to lead the team.
We owe it to ourselves, to the memory of Cybertron.
In addition to being the voice of the famed Autobot leader, Cullen also voiced the popular character of the Transformers Autobot, Ironhide.
They're too fast for us in the air. I'm tired of sucking their vapor trail.
In 2005, Hasbro announced that it had reached an agreement with DreamWorks Pictures and Paramount Pictures to produce a live-action motion picture. This resulted in several fan campaigns petitioning for Peter Cullen to return as the voice of Optimus Prime.
In performance, he's tremendous, and he leads the charge and he inspires the rest of the cast to be just that good.
He's just so respectful of the character that he's created, and he recognizes the importance and the meaning that Optimus has had to the Transformers brand, to the Transformers storytelling, and to all the fans over the years.
In 2006, at San Diego Comic-Con, it was a dream come true for Transformers fans when Hasbro finally announced that Peter Cullen would once again play the heroic leader of the Autobots.
And we must find it before Megatron.
The success of the feature films and the release of Transformers War for Cybertron have created a whole new generation of Transformers fans.
You feel such a connection to so many decades of fandom and so many people who grew up in the brand and then have shared that with, you know, kids of their own. And I think that for all of us, it's like sort of a little piece of history and a little piece of the present and a little piece of the future, so we're all strung together, Peter and Optimus.
This I vow, with all my spark.
Optimus is now such an iconic character and such a big part of pop culture, and Peter's a part of that, and I think Optimus and Peter will be eternally linked.
Oh, I would have played any other character because I had so much fun with the people I work with. And especially now in Transformers Prime, the cast that I work with, you know, Frank Welker and Steve Bloom and Kevin, and you know, Sue Lee, and you know, there's just so many of these. They're great actors. And, you know, Hasbro and Hub, they put together perhaps some of the greatest talent that I've ever worked with. I love them.
It is acting, is it not?
Oh, this is acting.
Could you switch roles with Frank?
No.
couldn't do that voice?
I couldn't do it as well as he could, nor could I do anything that Steve Bloom can do. Steve Bloom, I mean, you can be in a room with Steve Bloom and you would think you were on a Shakespearean stage. I mean, he's brilliant.
Thank you.
Any advice from Optimus Prime?
Optimus Prime is talking to Vincent. Vincent, are you listening? When your daddy asks you to do something, I want you to do it. I want you to be the best boy you can. I love you, Vincent.
Would you be willing to sign a couple of things for him?
All right, after he wants to, if we have time. Okay. Good luck, Vincent. Or a few more. One more question. I'm sorry, the lady. One more. We have time for one more. Go ahead.
Hi. I'm kind of embarrassed to ask this, but will you do a cheesy pickup line in Optimus Prime's voice?
What is the pickup line?
A cheesy pickup line in Optimus Prime's voice.
A cheesy pickup line as the voice. We're in a bar. Okay. You're in a bar. There's a girl sitting at the bar. You sit down. First of all, she's going to be shocked out of her mind to see this truck come in. So I don't think you can need a pickup line at this point. Of course, first we have to revive her. Okay. Now, what would you say?
Excuse me, are you from Cybertron?
Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a real treat. We hope you enjoy the rest of the convention. Let's hear it for Peter Cullen. Thank you.